but I'm trying to watch the movies in the order they were released. I watched one from 1977. I watched the other one 3 years later from 1980. And I'm watching the movies in the order they were released because for me it's like if people could understand the movie this with this the way they were released, so I think I should do the same. So I'm watching now the movies, but in a different like not in the chronological way, but I'm watching the movies in um just like the way they were released. I really don't understand. The first movie, I expected something else. It was not bad, but I thought that this movie would be amazing, but I didn't understand many things. Like I think the events happened too fast, and but I try to like imagine the context. Like I'm a person watching this in the 1977, and I think the effects and everything would be amazing. But yeah, that's what I felt when I watch it, and now we are watching today the second movie. Yesterday we watched one part, and today we're watching another part. It's interesting because you know my father-in-law is a fan of Star Wars, and I just thought I could watch some of them.
You make the good choice.
Yeah. Yeah,
With
it's fun because there are
the
iconic phrases, you know?
yeah,
Yeah. What I find funny is that in here we call it Arturito. In Mexico, we say Arturito or we say
Arturito.
Citripio. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it blows my mind. Okay, well, guys, we'll start. Here we go. So, this is what we're going to learn today. We're going to have the next activity, and we're going to have a review of adjectives, ed, and ing ending. Then after that, we would check models of probability. Must, can't, might, could, etc. Okay, so first, we have this audio is about well, what you can see, right? The feelings of some people who go and get on roller coasters. Some people love it and they find like the adrenaline, the feeling is amazing, and some other people are scared. You know, for example, in Mexico, we have Six Flags, which is the biggest one, I think. And there are lots of roller coasters and attractions. Some people love it. Okay, adios, Superman. Oh no, why? Now there's no Superman, but why? I don't understand. Okay, well, I liked Superman in Six Flags. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to play the audio. Second.
CD.
Okay, let's go.
Unit 4. 5 good reasons to visit New Zealand. Page 40. Page 46. Vocabulary. ED and ING. Unit 5. Scared? I was terrified.
Okay,
Page
so let's
46.
watch.
Listening.
Let's listen to.
Conversations at an amusement. Unit 5. Scared? I was terrified. Page 46. Listening. Conversations at an amusement park. Conversation 1.
Okay, so what are we going on first?
I want to go on the Scream Machine.
Me too.
Yeah, but it might take hours to get on. Look at the line, Bruno.
It's not that bad. Alyssa, are you scared?
Scared? I'm terrified. Why don't we go on the tidal wave?
Look, there are only a few people in the line there. It must be boring. And I'm sort of worried about the water on that one.
Don't be silly, Bruno. You don't have to swim.
Yeah, but, I don't really like the water.
Listen, there's enough time to do everything. Don't worry about the lines. Let's start with the Scream Machine. Really, Alyssa, you can't be that afraid. You went on a ride just like it last year. It's really exciting when you're on it. Honest.
I don't know. I'm still not sure. How many loops does it have?
10. You're gonna love it.
I don't know.
Come on. You can scream as much as you want.
Okay, but then we're going on the tidal wave. Bruno?
Okay, that's fair. Come on, before the line gets longer.
Conversation 2.
That was great. What a fantastic day. The Scream Machine was great. I loved it.
I told you. And what about the tidal wave, Bruno? Scary?
Nah, not at all. I'm surprised. I loved the water.
But the Colossus was the best. It was so exciting.
Yeah, that was my favorite too. It was amazing. I've been on a lot of rides, and that was the best ride ever.
Everything was a lot of fun. Except, we spent too much money, right?
And I'm exhausted now.
Hey, do we have enough money for something to eat?
Yeah, I think so. We have a little time before the bus comes. You can buy something to eat over there. Let's get something.
Okay. I want a cheeseburger.
All right, so in number.
Page 46.
Hold on.
Vocabulary.
So number 1.
ED.
The conversation 1, they're talking about what? We have 3 options: the Scream Machine, the Colossus, or C, the tidal wave. Which are they referring to in the first conversation? Because there are 2 conversations. Which do they refer to?
Scream Machine.
Yes, right? They mention. In the second conversation, they say, right, that they just had the Scream Machine. Yes. Why doesn't Bruno like the tidal wave? According to what you heard. Do you remember, Cynthia? Why doesn't Bruno like the tidal wave?
The line is short.
Doesn't. ¿Por qué no le gusta? The line short sería la fila es corta.
Ah, okay,
It
okay,
would be
okay.
the opposite. What do you think could be another reason?
He doesn't like the waiter.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, he doesn't like the water. I understand some, there are some of these, machines that you are like pushed into the water and then you splash the water everywhere. And some people like that, but some other are like, but then I will be all wet. So you need to carry a change of clothes. Yeah. Number 3, why does Collins suggest starting with the screen machine? What is the reason?
It's very scary.
It's very scary. Muy bien, da mucho miedo. Yeah, that's one of the things they say here. Yeah. It's very scary. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. Okay, then we can say this one. What about the conversation 2? What was Colin's favorite ride? ¿Cuál fue su favorito? Of Colin.
The Colossus.
The Colossus, yes. What was the problem at the end of the day? They missed the bus, se les fue el autobús. They spent a lot of money, gastaron mucho dinero. There's nothing to eat, no hay nada para comer.
They spend a lot of money.
Yes, exactly. All right. Do you like amusement parks? ¿A ustedes les gustan las ferias o los parques de atracciones?
Yes.
Yes, you
Love
like
it.
adrenaline?
Yes,
Oh.
he's very excited.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of fun too. Some people don't like it. Some people are more fearful, but I think it's always like a good thing to feel the adrenaline. Now, imagine you, well, there are many amusement parks in the world, but the biggest one I think is Disneyland, right? That's one of the biggest ones. As a theme, because there are also theme parks, right? Creo que no es lo mismo. So, amusement park sería este tipo de parques con diferentes atracciones, right? Y tenemos también a theme park, que es un parque temático, que sería Disneyland en este caso. So at Disneyland was everything related to Disney, right? También hay otros relacionados a, I don't know, Star Wars, Harry Potter, and anything like thematic about these kind of things. All right. Well, one of the biggest is because all of those, casi todos los de la cadena de Disney son los más grandes parques temáticos. But there is one in Australia that is very famous, and it's like, if you ever visit Australia, you need to visit, is the SeaWorld. Is the SeaWorld Aquatic Park. There are like,
I'm going to tell you about what you can expect, hopefully give some looking to expand your stay. You want to do a couple days here? I absolutely would. Some stuff on jet skis, wakeboards, water skis. Everyone who's a part of that is super talented. We caught some of it and we're really impressed. Although it definitely can be a little corny at times. So let's start getting into the meat of the park. One of the first things you're going to see is a big Nickelodeon sign. Yes, they have the license to Nickelodeon. You're going to see some characters walking around. That could include exhibits up front, like called Storm. Has some really nice theming in this building. Room for it. They could probably fit in something that's very compact like a skyrocket too, but real estate is absolutely valuable here. Even though SeaWorld felt big, most of that is in the form of exhibits for like dolphins and sharks, you know? If I mentioned the water coaster, that ride is called Storm. Has some really nice theming in this building here. The story behind it is relatively simple. You're escaping a storm. You go up a lift hill, around some turns, and then down and drop. That's it. It's short, but it's well done. You even get a little bit of airtime over it, so I liked it. Next to it is a log flume. However, it's not a log flume that you can currently ride because it has been standing but not operating for years, and as of recently is just starting to get demolished. In terms of expansion, this is actually one thing that I would prioritize if I were in charge, is bringing back the log flume in some form, or at least
Okay. Well, I don't know. For me, Six Flags looks great too. Oh, what is this?
visiting SeaWorld. I didn't expect it to be my favorite theme park in Australia, but it absolutely was. It is beautiful and there is so much to see and do. I think if you were in full relaxation mode and you didn't want to rush because of how short the park hours usually are.
So imagine that you go to any of these amusement parks. Just vamos a imaginarnos, right? I would like to ask you, which is your favorite ride? Ride es como el atracción. ¿Cuál es su favorito? I don't know if you have been to Six Flags or any other, o en la feria quizá. ¿Cuál es su atracción favorita de un parque de atracciones? What is your favorite ride? Mine is, for example, roller coaster, uno que el que apenas vi que cerraron, Superman of Six Flags. That was by far because of the speed. I really loved it. Which is your favorite ride?
It close, Superman.
Yeah,
Uh,
Superman.
Yeah.
Estaba muy perro ese juego.
Yes. It was extreme. Oscar,
Yeah, I love the roller coaster too.
roller coasters.
All of them,
Mhm.
even in the countries, the
Yeah.
little ones, I love.
Roller coaster is montaña rusa.
Montaña rusa, exactly.
Okay.
Roller coaster. Especialmente que te pongan de cabeza, ¿no? Eso es lo divertido. The turns. I want to be upside down. Upside down sería de cabeza. Me gustan las vueltas que te pongan de cabeza, ¿no? Eso está bien, ¿no? Si no te ponen de cabeza, no es real. Or that you have a really good fall, right? That it's very, that is very high and very slippery. Muy alto y muy inclinado, right? Which is your favorite, guys? Ya nos dijo Oscar y
I
Javier.
like the machines of the roll on in the sea and que giran en su alrededor y te ponen de cabeza. O,
Yeah.
¿cómo se dice? Y te pongan de cabeza. Pues,
Puedes decir upside down es estar de cabeza. Yeah,
roll on in upside down.
upside down.
No sé si se imagina alguno.
Que gire y que te ponga de cabeza.
Sí, lo voy a buscar un.
Yeah, maybe the hammer.
Martillo.
El martillo, ¿no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
En Six Flags es el Twister, creo.
A este sí me daría miedo, honestly. I would be scared.
I was in the one of that, and I saw one man throw up.
Throwing up?
Yes, and when it were in the top, he flew
Yeah.
up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was not fun.
So you saw that or in?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
In a group, I send a imagine of the machine.
What is that? Eso no es martillo, ¿no? Es I don't know
Es-
what is that.
Gira, o sea, alrededor y a la vez que está girando en sí, se levanta y da vuelta, pues.
Okay, so a lot of speeds. Yeah, could be something like this, but the one you sent is very scary.
When I was a Dublin Park, I see the most dangerous machine inside the get down indeed.
Yeah. Wow. And where did you find this machine?
In the local fair, and
Mhm.
always bring the this machine.
Okay, well, it looks scary. Yeah. So we're going to learn names of some of these rides in English. Like Oscar said, I think that's one of my fears too, that someone will vomit on me while we are on the ride. Eso sí pasa, ¿no? Mejor no coman antes de subir. Ya después de que terminen de subirse a los juegos pueden comer. Yeah, I just don't want. Imagine that you all leave that and all covering. Okay. Well, so let's see. So the first thing you need to when you enter any fair, well, you need to pay for it, right? Because it's a business and you need to pay for it. And you need to enter the ticket booth. Ticket booth, what do you do at the ticket booth? What verb, what action? What do you do at the ticket booth? ¿Qué hacemos en el ticket booth? Ticket booth, what do we do? Gabriel, yeah?
Es que no, no sabía si me andaba preguntando a alguien específico, pero in the ticket book, we buy the tickets for movies.
Exactly. We buy the tickets for the amusement park. Amusement park es parque de... Amusement es, es entretenimiento. Entonces, amusement park. No, en realidad no decimos attraction park. Amusement park. Yes, exactly. So, we buy the tickets, right?
I thought
Sorry, can you say again? No te escuché.
I thought that the the amusement parks didn't have ticket booths.
Yeah.
Pensé que los parques de atracciones no tenían donde comprar tickets.
Yeah, very well. So you go, you buy, maybe you have a pass. So here is where you go, to the ticket booth. Hay diferentes formas para decir una caseta o un lugar para pagar algo, ¿no? Si es una autopista, por ejemplo, la caseta se llama toll. Toll, no. Ticket booth sería como el del cine también. All right. So this is the ticket booth. Okay, then you enter there and, well, depends what amusement park or fair. Podemos ver, por ejemplo, primero para una feria. All right. So the fair is more local for locals, and it can be like a carnival or, you know, something local to show and to help local people, right? So there you could have like different attractions, different rides. If you're at the fair, well, there's something called the dunk tank. The dunk tank es como muy americano. Yo no lo he visto esto en México, ¿no? Pero aparece en muchas películas. So there they have this person, you need to throw a ball or something, and if you, yeah, usually the person is insulting you, ¿no? Entre la persona que está ahí te insulta o te dice algo para hacerte enojar y que lo lances con más saña y que si no le das, compres más para seguir lanzando, right? So this is the dunk tank. And if you hit the red button, so the person is thrown to the water. Yeah? Dunk tank. Have you ever played the dunk tank?
Oh, here I don't see one.
Okay. Now we have the other one that is Ghost Train. Ghost Train is okay, a fair. At the fair, the Ghost Train, como la casa de los sustos, ¿no? Pero bueno, así como en un tren. I never liked this. I haven't tried, but yeah, that's the ghost train. Have you ever tried a ghost train? ¿Se han subido?
I was in a train, but they does like a train. There are little cars, and you go through to a scary house.
Mhm. And do you like it?
I love it because I want I'm laughing when the people get scared.
Mhm. Okay.
My cousins and my aunts scream very crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Then we have one that is usually confused. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, que no hay que confundir con the Ferris wheel. The Wheel of Fortune es una rueda de la fortuna, ¿ya? Like this for games. Lo giras y te ganas un premio. All right. But usually the one people confuse her in Spanish is the Ferris wheel. This is Ferris wheel. Que se llama Ferris wheel. Que en español también le decimos rueda de la fortuna o le decimos de otra forma. ¿Ruleta rusa? No.
Es la rueda de la fortuna.
También se dice, ¿no? Rueda de la fortuna. Yes, but in English we have two. So we have porque la traducción Wheel of Fortune no es la rueda de la fortuna de las ferias, es de este. Bueno, que también puede estar en las ferias, but it's more like casinos or game shows. And this is the Ferris wheel where you can have a ride. And even you can call it in British English, you can call it big wheel. Así de fácil, big wheel. Yeah. But it's more common Ferris wheel. Ferris wheel or big wheel. In London, for example, it's called London Eye. I had a ride in this and it's beautiful. It's totally advisable. You have this view of the city, you won't regret it. Okay, so that's one. I like the Ferris wheel. I like the views, the big views, the panorama. Okay. Well, now we have another one that you for sure have tried in any fair, the bumper cars. So, como pueden ver, estamos viendo más de feria que de parque de atracciones, but these are the bumper cars. And I loved it. Me gustaba chocar con otros, los carritos chocones, ¿no? Se llaman. Have you ever ridden one of these? Do you like this ride, the bumper cars?
Yes, it's really funny.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah. But this is dangerous. You can electrify yourself so you don't leave the car. Okay. Very well. There is another one that is very similar to the Ferris wheel. It's called the tilt a whirl. Un nombre un poco extraño. Tilt a whirl. Y así lo van a encontrar. Estos son como, bueno, en México, a ver, de seguro los van a reconocer. Es el más, ay, no sé
Remolino.
si, que ponen música bien fuerte, ¿no?
Es el remolino.
Se llama remolino. Ya. Ok. Bueno, para que puedan acordarse, tilt a whirl. Tilt significa inclinarse. Y whirl es girar. Entonces, como inclina, gira, ¿no? Puede ser así o puede ser también, es así. Ese también es un tilt a whirl. This is this one. I have seen one of these and you're standing. En estos vas sentado, ¿no? Y hay otros en los que vas parado y giran. Yeah. I've seen this in many fairs of Mexico. Okay. Then we have the next one, which is called the boat swing, pero que le decimos el dragoncito, ¿no? Boat swing. Yeah. I love the boat swing. And you? ¿Les gusta el dragoncito? Y hay unos que dan vuelta completa, ¿no?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's very good.
This I like it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's boat swing. So these are some of the games to remember for the fair. Then we have the strength tester, or también se llama punch tester. A ver, fair. Okay, so you can hit it with a hammer o le das un puñetazo. Right, you hit it and you receive points. Test your strength. You can be with a hammer. It's usually with a hammer. También está el punch tester. Let me see if the other words can appear. So the strength tester. Well, I've seen it as punch tester. Something like this, but aquí está, es como este. Boxing machine, also they call it. Okay, so that's one. We have the shooting gallery. You can shoot and you earn a teddy for your girlfriend. ¿No? Disparas y si ganas un peluche para tu novia. This is one.
I am very bad for the shooting.
Yeah? Me
Eh,
too.
Or there is a monster that should
I never win the frame.
Yes, it's difficult. What were you saying, Oscar?
there was a monster or robot that when you hit it, they started to throw water to the people.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That will be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, then we have the next one that is merry-go-round. Merry-go-round. El carrusel. So you say merry-go-round, or you can also say carousel. But I think merry-go-round is the most common. De los caballitos, right? You go up, you go down, more relaxed, right? You go more relaxed. También este es un merry-go-round. So it's this one. This is a merry-go-round. Okay. What else? We have, for example, the chair swings. Chair swings, fair. También se le llama swing ride. Chair swings or swing ride. Este es divertido, este me gusta. Ah,
Sí, ese. Cuando fui a Six Flags me subí a ese, está muy divertido.
yeah.
Flying chairs.
I was just pulling the chains. Yo me subí y estaba jalando las cadenas porque para mí eran muy delgadas. Si esto se suelta y no hay, there's no other result.
Y uno bien lindo pensando que si se va a la silla se quedaría colgado de la cadena, pero qué fuerza.
Yeah.
Right, Mike, and then it stops suddenly, and then it goes whoa to front to the side, like a
Has
Bill.
any ride ever stopped while you're in it? ¿Se les ha detenido algún juego? ¿Se han quedado atascados?
Yes,
Nunca
in the
Yes?
yes.
What ride?
The how you say los carritos chocones?
You say the bounce cars,
Yeah.
the bumper cars.
One of them started to get fire, and we can get out because the floor is electric fire.
Yeah, electrify, yeah.
So we have to stay till they cut the electricity. But
But why
start to
was it
fire
on
one car.
fire? Hizo cortocircuito, ¿no? Yo creo.
Yes, in one car started a
Bumper.
fire.
Yeah. Okay. You know that sometimes people, when they are in roller coasters and sometimes it stops while they are upside down. A veces se detienen cuando están de cabeza. Si están dando la vuelta y de repente se queda arriba, you know. Imagine, what do? You have to wait. Y la ayuda va a llegar en varios minutos. Right? So you just stay like that, upside down for 10, 20 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Well, so those are some related to the fair. Now more to the amusement park. We have similar to the chair, to the swing ride, we have free fall tower. Este a mí me gusta también. Se siente como que te deja caer y sientes que todo se te sube, o sea, sientes que el estómago se te sube a la garganta. I don't know how to explain it, but it's very fun. I like this one. Do you like the free fall tower?
Yes, here Mexico has another name. What?
Ajá, algo con un volcán, creo.
Kamikaze.
¿Kamikaze?
Ah,
Yeah.
sí, kamikaze.
Ah, okay. No, entonces otro. Okay, yeah. Kamikaze. Six Flags. ¿Sí se llama así? I don't know. Okay, well, I like this one. And what else? We already talked about the chair swing, Ferris wheel, roller coaster. I'm not sure. Are we forgetting
The
anything?
mirror house.
Mirror house. Yeah, that's one.
With Tío Chueco.
Uh-huh. Mirror house fair. House of Mirrors.
It's very funny. See the people that hit the mirror.
Yeah, I've seen many videos about it. I think we have let me see. I think this is the name will be like Crooked House. Ajá, como Casa Chueca. Yeah, the Crooked House. Yeah.
I never have seen.
You never?
No.
No. Crook significa torcido o chueco.
You get dizzy.
Yeah.
The
You know,
water is too up.
there's a crooked building in Czech Republic. República Checa. Edificio Chueco. You are in the street, it's for real. Estás así en la calle, caminando te encuentras esto. It looks looks like this.
I have seen pictures of the house totally rolled out.
It's tall and what?
Totally rolled out, volteada, no sé cómo se.
Uh-huh. Upside down. Let's see, upside down house. Roll up. Oh.
It's the same, I think.
Yeah. That'd be fun. I think in Mexico there's something similar in Shenses, in Cancun. House. También hay algo así en Cancún. So. Okay, so some of the other things you can have or you can buy there. I also have water right.
In Cancun, is a street of the effect visual. The water is fall in the control setting, ¿no? Hay una calle que va el agua en sentido contrario, tengo entendido, que parece que es un efecto visual.
Igual puede ser en Shenses, ¿no? Shenses.
Que pareciera que la calle va para arriba, pero en realidad el agua como que va subiendo, pues.
All right. I've seen this, but you know, this is like something natural. No sé si aquí hay algún parque para eso, but you know that is actually that's something that happens in nature. I went to Poland a ver, es que está en polaco. Karpacz. Gravity. Ajá, esto pues está también en la naturaleza, you know, in Karpacz. Esto de hecho, fuimos ahí y ahí descubrimos que es uno de los lugares donde está el fenómeno. So it's like the inclination is on the other side. It's like hypnotic. Pues pones una botella y en vez de como rodar hacia abajo, rueda hacia arriba, you know?
Sí, pues es como un efecto visual, pues tu cabeza ve como que estás subiendo, pero en realidad estás bajando, pues.
Yeah. That's true. Esto a lo mejor lo replican en algunos parques temáticos, pero esto está en la naturaleza. Él patina hacia arriba. Okay. Water, gravity. Hay varios lugares en el mundo donde está esto. Yeah.
The bottle on the ground, it should roll down. To try to determine what causes the phenomenon. Do that at all. On the contrary, it rolls in just the opposite direction up the hill. And that really is bizarre. We asked Professor Mariusz Dąbrowski, a physicist at the University of Szczecin, to join us in the forest. He conducts.
Very interesting. Okay, so this was some vocabulary related to the rights. And now we are going to check this other vocabulary. And here we have a review. Remember, we checked the differences between ED and ING. So just for you to remember, ED, you have a verb. Let's take, for example, the first verb we have in number one. In number one, ahí tenemos terrified, terrifying. So this adjective is taken from a base word. La forma base de la palabra que está aquí, de cualquiera de esas dos palabras, es el verbo terrify. Terrify es un verbo. All right, now you can take some verbs and you can make them adjectives. An adjective is something that exists. It's something that describes, sorry, is something that describes something that exists. Is description, feelings, etc. ¿Ok? Entonces, adjetivos que provienen de verbos, les puedes añadir la terminación ed o la terminación ing. So, for example, you could say terrify, y aquí voy a añadir, por ejemplo, ing or terrified with ed. So what is the difference between these sentences? We had checked this before in class, but we are going to check it again. So terrifying with ing, con la terminación ing, it's something that produces that, right? It produces what? The terror. Terrifying produces terror, ¿ok? Entonces yo lo pudiera ver en como una flechita y esta cualidad pudiera viajar, ¿no? Lo que sea terrifying con terminación ing va desde él hacia otra cosa, ¿no? For example, imagine a spider, ¿no? Spider, o un payaso, a clown. Entonces, si yo digo terrifying, eso, el terror, lo tenebroso, nace de ellos y lo da a otras personas, ¿no? Spider is terrifying. So what? It gives you terror, right? It produces terror, produce terror, right? The ed goes the other way. Con terminación ed es lo opuesto. Now, the terror comes to you. El terror va hacia ti, yeah? So, if the spider comes to you, the spider brings you terror. Si la araña viene hacia ti, la araña trae consigo terror, que es lo que te hace sentir, right? So, you say terrified. It is on the other way. So, just try to picture it with the arrows so you remember. ing produces. Terminación ing produce. Es el causante de esa cualidad. Terrified es el sentimiento, lo que me hace sentir a mí. ¿Ok? Esa cualidad va hacia mí y me hace sentir algo. All right? So, in this case, I could read number 1. The movie we saw last night, la película que vimos la noche anterior, era terrorífica. Terrifying. No puedo decir terrified, porque terrified son cosas, personas que sienten más bien. Entonces, no puedo decir que la película tenía miedo. La película daba miedo. Right? So, terrifying. Yes. So, remember the ing? You produce that. All right? If you use ed, it means you feel like that. Terminación de, te sientes de esa forma. All right. So, let's check with number 2. Please, Gabriel, can you read number 2 and you choose an option?
Yesterday, we looked at the physics of roller coaster in class. It was very interesting.
Interesting, exactly. Las ruedas, pero decimos rueda, no. Why do I forget things in Spanish? Does it make sense? Roller coaster, ¿recuerda qué significa en español?
Rusa.
Montaña rusa, sí.
Aunque no
Creo que siempre
parezca que
decimos
es
rusa.
montaña rusa.
Sí, es
Montaña
montaña rusa.
literal sería Russian Mountain.
Russian Mountain, ¿no? Pero no. Roller coaster. Oye, entonces la montaña rusa es interesante. No puede estar interesada. Interesada la reservo para lo que yo siento. Interested, yo interesado. La montaña rusa es interesante, interesting. Again, trying to picture the arrows, vean las flechas. La montaña rusa ocasiona interés. Entonces, la flecha va hacia esta dirección. Si yo soy el interesado, entonces la flecha viaja hacia mí. Ok. Number 3, please, Monique.
I was completely surprised.
Surprised.
Surprised when I got to present you sent me.
Exactly. I was completely surprised. when I got the present you sent me. Good. I was completely surprised. Surprised. Muy bien. I was completely surprised. Sorprendido. Ok. Surprising sería que yo soy sorprendente. En este caso, no. Yo estoy sorprendido. Yeah. Okay, number 4, please, Cynthia.
We went on a 20-kilometer walk in the country last weekend. It was exhausting.
It was exhausted or it was exhausting?
No. No, sí, exhausted.
Con it, ¿a qué nos referimos?
Eso que, ajá. Sí, entonces,
Eso, el caminar 20 kilómetros.
Ajá.
Queremos decir, exhausted is
Como
how I feel.
fue muy cansado.
Cansado. Okay, so in Spanish we use the same word. Cansado, yo digo estoy cansado o puedo decir soy cansado. Bueno, no, más bien podemos decir a una persona, eres alguien cansado. A lo mejor es extraño, ¿no? Vamos a cambiarlo por un trabajo. El trabajo es cansado. Yo estoy cansado. So, in English, you differentiate these. Estas dos cosas se diferencian en inglés con la terminación ed o la terminación ing. Entonces, exhausted, recuerden la flecha. Yo puedo decir, I was exhausted, porque yo siento. Ed va con cosas que sienten, con personas, right? I was exhausted, sí, yo estaba cansado. Pero aquí estamos hablando de la caminata. Por lo tanto, la caminata no puede decir estaba exhausta.
Sí.
So. Muy bien, entonces, ¿cuál es la opción?
It was exhausting.
Exhausting, exacto. Exhausting. So, because it produces that. Acuérdense de la flecha. A lo mejor la flecha es un poco confusa, no sé, pero el cansancio, si yo produzco algo, ing, right? En este caso, la caminata. Exhausting, porque produce, flechita hacia allá, produce, da de sí hacia otra cosa, right? Produce cansancio. Yo estoy cansado. Okay. So, number 5, please, Javier.
I'm confused. Do we have test tomorrow or not?
Exactly. But we say confused. Can you repeat? Confused.
I'm confused.
Confused. Yes, I'm confused. Estoy confundido. Do we have a test tomorrow or not? Muy bien. Confundido. Confusing sería soy confuso. Yo te confundo. Confused, estoy confundido. Algo me confundió. Yeah. So ed, ing, makes the difference. We talk about the same thing. Hablamos de confusión, ¿no? Pero ed es y ing nos va a decir si eso es la fuente de esa cualidad, por ejemplo, la confusión, o si esa cosa siente esa cualidad, está confundida, ¿ya? Flor, please, number 6.
My brother fell down in the cafeteria yesterday. Everyone say him and
saw
him and he felt really
Embarrassed or embarrassing?
I think embarrassing.
He
¿No?
felt really, sí, en este caso es él siente.
Yes.
Por lo tanto,
Es
las cosas que sienten las personas que usan generalmente ed o ing.
Ed.
Ed. Embarrassed. Se
Embarrassed.
sentía avergonzado. Entonces, ¿qué significa embarrassing?
Es como apenado. No.
Eso sería embarrassed.
Apenadísimo.
Ok, super embarrassed. Super embarazado. Ok,
I don't know.
muy bien. Embarrassing tiene ing. Acuérdense de la flecha. Estamos hablando de embarrassment, right? Vergüenza. Vergüenza en inglés es embarrassment. Entonces, esta cualidad, hay cosas que pueden sentir esa cualidad y hay cosas que producen esa cualidad, ¿no? Una persona puede sentirse avergonzada o puede ser una persona que produzca vergüenza a otros, ¿verdad? So, in this case, embarrassed, we said, is because you feel it. I feel embarrassed, you feel embarrassed, she feels embarrassed. Entonces, embarrassing, ¿qué significa? Flor. ¿Qué será embarrassing? Esto ya no me siento. Es algo que produce vergüenza.
¿Avergonzado?
Vergonzoso.
Vergonzoso.
Vergonzoso. Ajá. No, si tú dices, I'm embarrassing, eso significa
Él está realmente, él siente
él es vergonzoso.
él es vergonzoso.
Mm,
Ujú.
yes. Él es vergonzoso. Él produce vergüenza. ¿Ya? He's embarrassed. Él está avergonzado. ¿Ya?
Teacher, y embarrassing, ¿esto cómo sería
Vergonzoso.
con el ing?
Ajá, con el ing sería vergonzoso.
Ah,
Yes, you understand?
yes. Mm,
ing, eso produce esa cualidad.
ujú.
Si alguien vergonzoso es alguien... Sorry,
Como tercera persona con IN.
con ing. Ajá, con ing es porque produce. ¿Ya? Si yo digo, I'm confusing, quiere decir que yo confundo a otros. Yo soy confuso. No me entienden. I'm surprising, yo soy sorprendente. No sorprendido. I'm interested, soy interesante. I'm interested, estoy interesado. You understand? ¿Está
Sí,
más
sí.
claro?
Okay, yes, gracias. Thank you.
Yes, you get it? Flor, is it clear for you?
I confused.
Are you confused or are you
Yes.
confusing?
I'm confused.
Confused. Muy bien.
Confused.
I'm confused. Muy bien. Because the topic, el tema, the topic is confusing. You are confused because the topic is confusing. You understand? El tema es confuso. The topic is confusing con ing. Por eso tú estás confused, confundida.
Yeah.
Now you get it?
Yeah. Teacher,
¿Listo?
pero tengo una duda, porque ahí donde dice I'm confused, sí
Ujú.
le entiendo, do you have a test tomorrow or not?
¿Tenemos
I am,
examen o no? Estoy confundido.
aquí también en la 4 también we went on a 20-kilometer walk in the country last week. It was exhausting,
Ujú.
but ¿cómo no confundirme? Cuando es every say him, estoy hablando de él.
¿Dónde?
En la sexta, estoy
Ajá.
hablando de una tercera persona.
Sí.
Entonces, se le pone embarrassed.
Ah, bueno, es que aquí, perdón, creo que quizá una confusión, porque no tiene nada que ver que sea tercera persona o no.
¿No? Ah, ok.
No. Tiene que ver más bien si es una persona o no. ¿Ya?
Ah, sí, porque aquí en la 4 es una cosa, ¿no?
Es una cosa.
Ajá.
Que, ok,
Y se
en
está
gramática se le llama tercera persona, pero
yeah,
la caminata no es una persona, por lo tanto no puede
no,
sentir.
exacto.
¿Ya?
Entonces ahí es confusing porque
I am
hay
confused. Yo.
confused.
También puede ser confusing si tú eres alguien que confunde a otros. Ujú. Pero como tú te sientes confundida, te dices, I'm confused.
Ujú. Él está avergonzado.
Él está avergonzado. Si dices, he is embarrassing, él es vergonzoso.
Él es vergonzoso.
O sea, qué pena porque se comporta muy mal, no sé, o algo así.
Ujú.
¿Ya?
Okay,
Is it clear
thanks,
now?
teacher. Yeah.
Okay. So we won't have time for the other ones, but look, we have 7. After the 3-week vacation at the beach, yo soy una persona, yo felt relaxed. Relaxing sería las vacaciones. La playa es relajante. Yo, relajado. 8. Some reality shows on TV are really disgusting. Son asquerosos algunos programas de televisión. Yeah. Not disgusted porque los programas no pueden sentirse. Yeah. Okay, very well.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you understand now?
I understand, teacher.
I like the oh yeah. It sounds very convincing. Very convincing for me. Okay. Very well. So I don't know. Anyone else? Do you have any questions? We didn't check the grammar topic for today. I mean, but do you have any questions about this?
I don't have a question.
Okay. Very well. So see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you.
Teacher, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Teacher.
Bye.
Teacher.
Thank you.
Yes, Gabriel?
Okay. No sé si voy a poder estar en la siguiente clase ya que el internet